fucking Black Adam. I'm not gonna watch no fucking Black Adam. You're not gonna fucking make me watch Black Adam. What the fuck? I'm not watching Black Adam. What the fuck was that?
That's what you got because I got a black screen.
That's because you were watching on Max. I was watching on regular TV, and all of a sudden, at 9:30, I'm just sitting there, right? And it
Hmm.
just all of a sudden just goes to a New Line Cinema thing. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I was like, did I touch the remote? What the fuck just happened? So I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I pressed the rewind button, maybe I pressed something, maybe I fucked something up. What the fuck just happened? So I'm looking, I'm pressing everything, trying to get back to normal. I flip the channel, flip back, it's right back to the movie. Like, nah, something's wrong. Pressing fast forward, pressing rewind. Nah, it's just the movie. So I'm like, all right, maybe something fucked up on my side. Maybe I had to check something. So I turned off the TV, turned it back on. Still the movie. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So then I hit you up. You didn't hit me back. So I went on Twitter and nobody's saying nothing. Then a few seconds later, yo, what the fuck just happened? I was like, okay, maybe I'm not the only one. Then I start seeing people go, yo, it just cut off. What the fuck is the movie on? What's happening? I don't know what the fuck it was. A 90-minute fucking collision? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, because I could relate to the rewind thing because that happened to me during NXT. Like I accidentally did that, so I could see that being a thing. But this time my control was nowhere near me. In my case, there was no movie. It just cut off and whatever. Like what the fuck? And
Yeah,
like Twitter and whatever, because we communicate through Twitter and whatever. Like it doesn't give me the notification, so I didn't see you say that shit.
it it was so fucked up. And then I rewinded all the way to the beginning. I'm like, okay, maybe it went all the way to the beginning. I get to the beginning and it was fucking the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I'm like, oh, so this is they just cut the shit off and put on Black Adam at the end of the show. But there was nothing to indicate that the show was going off. There was not one thing. It just went off. It's so ridiculous. I've never seen anything like
The last thing they showed was the fucking tribute.
it.
Like
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck?
And nothing after that. They was like, they showed the tribute. That was it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. There was no follow up, no nothing to say, hey, we'll see you on Wednesday or anything. See you next week. None of that shit. It just was, hey, New Line Cinema, Black Adam. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
I actually think I would have been madder if I would have saw that.
Dude, I was like I said, I was in confusion for about 5 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Like if I did something wrong, and then like once I realized I didn't do nothing wrong, they just cut the shit off. Now I'm pissed because you cut it off and threw a Black Adam movie on. And the bad part about it is in the TV time slot, it still says Collision, and it doesn't say Black Adam.
The
It's
fuck?
I don't know. I don't know because Collision is listed for 2 fucking hours. Collision is
Yeah.
listed for 2 hours, but it only was a 90-minute collision. And everybody saw it. It wasn't just me. It was everybody. That's what makes this more ridiculous. Everybody saw it, and it wasn't just like no random ass shit. It just happened. And it was like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's we're already here. We might as well talk about it.
No,
The
we're
little
gonna
bit that we
talk
saw.
about it because like even AEW like tweeted out something that like, oh, it was a problem and we'll try to get it fixed. It's what do you mean try to get it fixed? We like it's over. What are you talking about?
You gonna put the rest of it on fucking YouTube or something? Like
I,
the fuck?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. They literally didn't give us no like clear thing of what's going on. But like fuck it, man. Whatever. Fuck it. Just fuck it. So we'll talk about what we saw before they cut it the fuck off. Like, holy shit, they did it with no problem. And then, like, they're talking about, oh, due to technical error, like, we didn't mean to cut that off. Well, you could get the rest of it on AEW.com. It's like, no. Like, no. Like, this was worse. Like, this was worse. This was worse. But whatever, man. Whatever. And then they said, we'll have the complete show on Max. We'll have the complete show streaming on Max, like in its entirety soon. It's like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, why are we not seeing the feed right now? What is the problem, Tony? Like, come on. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. So, how did you like the collision that we saw?
I was actually kind of enjoying it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, but it started out with the woman with a fat ass, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's how she's referring to herself now, Anna J.
It's her
I am
catchphrase, y'all.
listen. I don't even know how to feel about this because she said it, Harley said it, and then Nigel said it, and Tony was like, "Dog, what are you doing?" He was like, "Yo, she refers to herself like that. I'm just saying what she says." And then Tony was like, "Oh, okay," and just left it at that. And I'm this is gonna get so many people in trouble. Like it's using our own shit, but it's gonna get so many people in trouble because people are gonna be like, "Oh, you perverts! You're just looking at her ass." She's saying it, and we're just following along, going with what she says. That's it.
I refuse to say it. So it's Anna J.
I'm going along because I have to point out how crazy this is. This is crazy. Like this is gonna get people in trouble. This is crazy. But she fought the Megalodon, the Megasis, Megan Bain.
Good
This
match.
is leading. This is leading to a tag match, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Yeah. And the funny part is like during the match, Panoply was just doing shit. Like she did a fucking moonsault onto Anna Jay on the outside while the ref was distracted. And the bad part was like I looked down and I looked up and I seen Panoply do the fucking moonsault. I was like, what the fuck? When did she start wrestling her? I was so confused. I was so fucking confused. It was weird. Oh shit. Like
What?
I just remembered that the tag match was supposed to be on later between Dustin and Sammy versus the crew, and they cut that shit off so you can't see none of that shit.
Wow.
Like, listen, I already know who won, so I'll get to that when we get to the end of the show. But like, I know who won already because this was already pre-taped. So then we had Nigel McGuinness say he's going to do the tag match with Daniel Garcia versus FTR at Double or Nothing. Yeah. So then we had Kyle Fletcher versus AR Fox. What you think of this?
Are they pushing AR Fox? Because like he's been on TV a lot lately. Of course he's been jobbing, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's the problem. He's been doing nothing but losing. Like, so what are they pushing him for?
I don't know.
Like that's so weird. Like they're just building him up to do a loss. Like I don't know. So yeah, that's a thing.
He's gonna
So
wind up being AEW's version of Barry Horowitz.
no, because he's won some matches. He's won like one or two matches.
So has Barry eventually.
Eventually, but like I want them to use him, but like I don't feel like he's gonna get used in anything at all.
Yeah.
So Kyle Fletcher beat him, and then we went to the weirdest six man for no reason. Is Benedito, Brody King, and Ishii as a team against the Don Callis family,
Like,
Roppongi Vice and Archer.
like I like the match itself,
Uh
but
huh.
yeah, I agree with you 100%. Like, it's weird. Like, why?
There was no reason. Like there was no reason. It was just to give the Don Callis family a win. That's all
Yeah.
it was. Like it wasn't nothing else. Like there was no beef between anybody. It just was for the Don Callis family to get a win. That's all.
Here's the thing.
Uh huh.
Didn't Brody King win?
Win this match?
Yeah, I swear he won. Because they attacked him after the match.
Yeah, he did win, and they attacked him after the match. And then the Outrunners came out to help him. But at the same time, none of that shit makes any sense. Like the Outrunners wasn't beefing with the Don Callis family, and neither was Brody King and them. It's just weird.
Yeah. Like Don Callis family actually should have won. Like I mean, like you said, it should have been a win for them.
Yeah, was weird. So then we had the Grizzled Young Vets come up to the Paragon and say they want to wrestle them, and they just start Paragon just start talking down the Grizzled Young Vets and calling them losers, and it's like they haven't been on TV, and it was like, yeah, you don't deserve to wrestle us, and it's like they haven't been on TV. They need to do something. What do you mean? Like they tried to make sense of this. I would have been happier if they would have just said, "All right, listen, we'll wrestle you. We don't give a fuck. All right, cool, whatever."
It was weird.
It was very weird. I I didn't like it, and then like they insulted the Grizzled Young Vets to the point that they like looked sad. Like when it was all over, it was like, oh, boo.
Maybe they should have stayed in the schism.
They should have, cause like the shit that they doing over here is just like it ain't working. It ain't working.
Mind you, and I think you agree with me, I hated the schism.
I did too. I did too. What they should have stayed or just asked for, hey, can we get a direction change? Like we're done with this shit. Like it's not getting over. Could we switch this up or something? They could have did anything, but like them going to AEW and then just fade into obscurity was just like it was sad.
They had to go to fucking New Japan Strong to win fucking titles.
Yeah, like I would have revered them just like consider themselves New Japan guys and just wrestle in New Japan only. Because
Yeah,
like they would have at least been wrestling like right now, and I could see them. They wrestle on Ring of Honor and then just like do backstage shit and Collision. They haven't done shit since they've been here, almost a year. They haven't done fucking shit. I would have rather them be on New Japan. At least I could see them do something.
that's how bad it is. You said they've been here a year. Like, it doesn't even feel like it to me.
Because you don't see them. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we had Speedball Mike Bailey versus I hate what they're doing with Blake Christian. The vanilla baby Blake Christian. It's so
Why?
I don't fucking know. I hate this shit so much. I hate it so much because it's like it's just stupid. Like, why is his name the Vanilla Baby? It's just like what? He's not a one. He's not a baby face. Two, he's not vanilla. Nothing about his like wrestling style is vanilla. He's not a baby face. So what's going on? What's happening?
Also,
Like,
if
what?
you're using the term babyface as in he has no facial hair, the man has facial hair too. So,
Yes, like the only vanilla that you can say is he's pale white. That's the only vanilla you got. Everything else is like no.
and that's borderline racist.
How's that racist?
Because they couldn't think of something else. They're just going into, oh, he's white. Okay, and
Yeah,
give me more.
but saying white is not racist. Like that's not racist. You can't be
Uh,
racist towards white people. You know?
okay.
But yeah, like he he just doesn't fit whatever the fuck Vanilla Baby is, and then him licking on his hand like ice cream. Like what's going on here? Like it's so stupid. I
Like
don't
they
like
should
it.
give him like a Playboy type shit, but that ain't it.
They could give him literally anything else but whatever the fuck this is. It's just horrible. Like he can wrestle. Like he may have like a bland character, but like he can wrestle. Like he fits everything that AEW stands for. He literally fits every style that they stand for. So him just being whatever the fuck this is kind of sucks.
I actually don't think he's that bland, depending on the situation. Because in GCW, like he was kind of fun to me.
Like in GCW, he was fun on the mic sometimes.
Yeah,
Like, because there was points where he was like trying to be like this really villainous, dastardly bad guy that it came off comical to me.
yeah.
That it was like, dude, you're not like this. You're not like. There's nothing about you to say that you're this hardcore villain. And like he kept trying to pull it off. Like when he's just talking shit, that worked. But when he tried to play this comical villain, like the point where he took the title and was the champion for so long and nobody could beat him, and he was like this total dickhead, it was like in the beginning it was fine. Then the longer it went on, it was like, okay, you're not that villainous. Like you're just talking now. You're just saying words. That's what it felt like to me. It was like you're just saying words. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
So he lost to Speedball, and Speedball calls out Okada. And
As you called.
yes, so Okada calls him a bitch. And it looks like they're about to fight until Dralistico and Roosh beat up Speedball. And then Roosh just points at Okada, points at his eye, and Okada just goes, oh no, and just walks off. So are they doing a three-way with Roosh, Speedball, and Okada?
That would be a first for this title, right?
I think so.
Okay, I'm down for it.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that. Like the Roosh thing makes sense because of the Kevin Knight situation. That's the reason he makes sense with the Speedball thing.
Yeah.
Speedball and Okada have beef, so that makes sense. So Roosh just inserting himself in the beef is just like to get Speedball and just like fuck it, I can get the title, whatever. That's cool. Like I'm alright with that because it all makes sense. It all ties in together. It's not just some random we're throwing shit at the wall type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we had Moxley cutting a promo, and he says he's a professional and he only hires professionals, and that's why he got Gabe Kidd. And then Gabe Kidd put this on Twitter, and he said it on a promo: "Abandon all hope." And I'm trying to remember where that's from because that's not
Um,
from what?
what you call it said it. Moxley said it in the promo.
No, no, no. That's not where it's from. It's from a movie or it's from a movie or like some sci-fi movie because I know it, but I can't put my finger on it because I
Okay.
know it's from something famous, and I remember hearing it, and I'm just like, I know that's from somewhere. I can't figure it out, but they're trying to make the Gabe Kidd connection to Moxley instead of Gabe Kidd connection being with the Bucks. So I could kind of hand wave it and go, oh, all right, this is kind of a thing, but at the same time, it's not a thing because Gabe is a tweener and Moxie's a stone cold heel.
Yeah.
And like this is not. It just doesn't work. So I'm trying to just go along with it. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. So then we get Big Bill, Brian Keith versus the Gates of Agony in a street fight. So
Like they probably said it, but like I didn't know it was a street fighter like halfway through.
no, they said it at the very beginning because like when they came out, they was like, yeah, this is a street fight. They promoted it, and this match was good. And I just was thinking like Gates of Agony wasted almost 3 years of their life being whatever the fuck they thought the Gates of Agony was, when they could have just had them be the Gates of Agony like this, like just two dudes that just beat the shit out of somebody. Like that was. I'm watching these guys and I'm looking at them with a whole fresh coat of paint on them. I'm like, they look so different. They feel like they even feel different. It's like, dude, like they honestly feel like some badass dudes, which I've never felt from the Gates of Agony for a long time.
Like the one they called the Samoan Lion. I don't recall them saying that before. Like them caring to say that.
They said it one time in the very beginning and they just stopped saying it because the whole thing sucked. The whole thing sucked. And like I'm watching them and I'm like, they could be a fucking threat if they just let them be what they are right here, just as a just violent ass tag team to beat the shit out of you. They could do that.
Yeah.
Like when they was in New Japan and they went in the tag league, they were killing it, and I forgot that they were like the Gates of Agony. I was like, oh shit, they're fucking killing it out here. And that's what they should be doing on AEW television, just beating the shit out of people and wrestling their fucking ass off.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's better suited for them because they look like fucking monsters here. Like Big Bill and Brian Keith just look like a fucking afterthought going up against these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just looking at the Gates of Agony like, God, like they should be going for the tag titles. Like they had the match against the Hurt Syndicate, but like I feel like they should get it again. Like fuck, like these guys are so good.
They'll get it again eventually.
So then we had Mina cutting a promo on about her facing Tony. Here's the thing about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mina's English has gotten tremendously better.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to her and I'm like, damn, like she's really good at this. Like she's she's put in the work and now she sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So then we had the Steve Mongo McMichaels tribute, which he passed away a couple weeks ago. So do you have any good memories of Steve Mongo McMichaels?
When he actually joined the Horsemen, because it was like, what the fuck? Why? Like they
Dude,
gave
that
like what you call it, Deborah. First of all, Deborah was like dressed normally. All of a sudden, she dressed like a princess and all of that, and like had the briefcase, which if I remember correctly, it had a bunch of money in it, right?
mm-hmm.
And he hit his tag team partner with it, which was another football player. I forget who it was, but it was against the Horsemen,
Yes,
and like he joined them.
because his partner was on the Carolina Panthers. I forgot his name, but they was a tag team and they go against the Horsemen, and all of a sudden he just fucked them over. And I was shocked because I was like, I did not see that coming. Didn't see that coming at all. And he joined the Horsemen, and I was like, this guy's gonna kind of suck. He did kind of suck, but at the same time, like there was a few matches that he was like he was killing it in, but he made it work. He made it work.
Like people say on and off on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, he beat Goldberg. I don't know how true that is, but technically he beat Goldberg.
Um, technically, there's a couple times that Goldberg got beat within the streak. There's a
Yeah.
couple times. So yeah, like he did. do that.
Okay.
And they showed a video on Twitter of him doing commentary in WWE. And like, I lied to you not, I saw that and it sparked like, at first I was like, wait a minute, that never. And as soon as I said that never, I remember exactly the time it happened. And I was like, oh my God, I erased that from my own memory because it was so fucking long ago. Because he did commentary on the old Monday Night Raws, the ones that was like in the Hammerstein Ballroom type thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did commentary, but it wasn't like a long period of time. It was like for a couple of weeks. And he did commentary there because this was after the whole LT thing. And he was like, he signed up and he was doing a commentary. And I was like, I remember that. But like, I erased it from my memory because it was like so random and just so out of the box, just weird that it was just like a thing that I just totally forgot. But I do like, once I saw it, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I remember that. That happened. Yeah,
Okay, that's probably why I forgot. Because like, if it was not for that long, like a few weeks, then yeah.
yeah. So then this is the stuff that we didn't see. This is the stuff that was already spoiled from the tapings. Dustin and Sammy beat the crew. So now Dustin and Sammy are taking on the Hurt Syndicate, which is a thing. Then we had Hobbs beat Willa Yuta, and Marina Shafir came down, and Willow ran her off, and that was it.
Question about the Dustin and Sammy thing.
Go right ahead.
Is that a unification match? Because they're already Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
I was thinking that, but they never said that. They never said it. So I was thinking like it should be, but they never said it.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna disagree with you on this one. It shouldn't be. Because remember, they tried to unify the six man. And you see how that went. Like they separated it without even fucking telling us.
Okay, but here is why.
Okay.
Here is why I say they should do it. When are the Ring of Honor tag team titles defended?
On Ring of Honor, which we don't watch.
Yes, but here's another thing.
Mhm.
What tag teams do they have down there?
The same tag team that are in AEW. It's
They got the group of
interchangeable.
young vets who are stuck down there in purgatory. They
Hmm.
have Jane Taylor Promotions, what are stuck down in purgatory,
Hmm.
and they may have another tag team or two, but
Von
they just
Erichs,
have. Okay, who is it?
the Von Erichs, because they're part of the six man, but like separately, they're a team onto their own too.
Yeah. So like, see, there are people down there that like nobody gives a fuck about. If you just merge the tag titles and have one set of tag titles, everybody can wrestle on the main roster because nobody on the main roster is doing anything, and like you have no tag teams to the point where you have to bring up Dustin and Sammy to face the tag team champions. That's how dry the tag team division is. You should just merge the belts and have everybody wrestle on all shows. That's it.
Honestly, at that point, right,
Mm-hmm.
you might as well get rid of Ring of Honor and fucking merge everything. You know what I mean? Except the ones you obviously can't merge, you know what I mean, that are like things onto their own, you know?
Yeah, you should, because like a lot of this just sucks. And then like on the main roster, you don't have enough depth in the main roster that you could go, oh my god, like we're gonna get the Hurt Syndicate versus this person, this person. The only people I'm looking forward to them to face is FTR. Like
Yeah.
the Young Bucks are gonna weasel their way into getting a match against them somehow, some way. And then after that, where do you go from tag teams? Everybody else has been killed by them. Where do you go for tag team?
No
Like,
idea.
so that's why just like if you fuse the titles together, you get a bunch of tag teams, a bunch of people. That's like the women's division. Like everything needs to be fused and like get rid of some of this shit, and it would make people happy.
Hmm. You could at least like see these particular champions on TV too.
Exactly. So over to SmackDown, we get to meet our Lord and Savior, Almighty JC.
Wow. Lord and Savior.
Yeah, the JC, dude, like JC.
Oh my
He,
God, I just thought about that. Fuck.
yeah, it took you a second to get it.
Yes, yes, I got it now.
So what we're talking about is the bloodline came out, Fatu, Solo, and JC Mateo. Like, okay, so how do you feel about the name change?
Okay, first of all, like I didn't hear it, so I thought he was fucking Jeff Cobb all along, but then like halfway through the thing, like they start calling JC. I'm like, okay. Might be his real name, so I'm good with it. Like he might be
No, his
Jeff
real name is Jeff
Cobb
Cobb.
Mateo.
No, his real name is just Jeff Cobb. That's just his real name.
Oh,
It's
so there's
Jeff
no
Cobb.
Mateo in it? Okay.
No, this is just Jeff Cobb.
All right. I mean, it's okay. Like it ain't horrible.
So, okay. I I took a while to like go, huh. So I saw a lot of people get angry because like a lot of wrestling fans like, oh my God, I can't believe they changed his name. And then I saw a video with someone watching the show, which is like a respected analyst, John Alba and Wade Ting, and they brought up the name change. And when they talked about it, it was like the best eye-opening thing for me in this thing because they said it was like, yeah, JC Mateo is his name, and they did an analogy. It was like, well, his name has been Jeff Cobbs this whole entire time, and now he's JC Mateo. But what if it was in reverse? His name was JC Mateo the whole time, and then they changed it to Jeff Cobb. You'd be like, what the fuck is this bland ass shit? What is this bland ass name? Like this name is so boring. Jeff Cobb, that's the name it's gonna be. This boring ass name. This name sounds more exciting and different. And it was like, damn, I was like, that's right. His name is just Jeff Cobb. And then it's like JC Mateo. Like he sounds like a little villain or something. It's like, oh, okay.
I can see
It's
the perspective. As big as
yeah,
a star he is, Jeff
yeah,
Cobb.
yeah, Jeff Cobb. Hey guys, Jeff Cobb. Like, all right, JC Mateo. It's like, yeah, man, yeah, it's got a little ring to it.
Like your winner, a new WWE champion, Jeff Cobb.
And the crazy part about the Mateo part is like, I went to a whole different ball game when I heard it, cause like it went right to who he used to be, and it was like he was Matanza Cueto, like Mateo. Like that's what popped in my head was like, oh, this is like a shout out to Matanza Cueto from Lucha Underground.
It does sound like it has like a Latin type of vibe to it.
Exactly. That's why I was like, okay, this like I can get with this.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
So yeah, just like after some little poking and prodding and just like, all right, I could kind of get with this. I could rock with this, no
Yeah,
problem.
same.
So Solo gets in the ring to cuss this promo, and he's just talking all of this shit, and then he goes, "Yeah, we won the U.S. Championship for my man Jacob Fatu." And then he gives the mic to Jacob Fatu, and he talks, and then he brings up the love. He said, "Jacob, what's that thing you used to do? You remember that thing you used to do?" It, and he brought it, dude. When he started talking, when Solo was talking, and he was talking to Jacob with the anger and the fucking way he was talking to him, I was like, okay, if you would have been around this whole fucking time, we wouldn't be in this situation we're in, Solo. If this version of you existed this whole time, no one would be looking at you going, oh, this dude is fucking piece of shit. they would be like, "Oh shit, Solo."
Yeah, he had like a cocky attitude to him. Like I liked it.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like this, like whatever version of Solo this is, like this asshole version of Solo. Where the fuck has this one been? Like you should have been this the whole time you was in Tribal Chief. You should have been this. Like then nobody would question you. Nobody would be like, oh, like fuck out of here, Solo. You suck. Nobody would question you. Like if you would have brought this version of you to the world, everybody would have been like, yeah, no, Solo can handle this. Instead of going, no, Jacob got this. Solo sucks.
It's a
But
weird one because
mhm.
Solo has his moments, like where he's good, and then all of a sudden, blah, it leaves.
That's the problem. Like if he could just tap in on how to keep this version of him, he would pop the fuck off.
Yes.
Because the Street Star Solo in this angry version of Solo would pop the fuck off, but he needs to somehow figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm. Because he has something. He has
Yeah,
something.
he has something, but he just needs to bring it out all the time instead of just like once in a while where people go, "Oh my god, this is Solo," and then he just disappears and goes to like, "Oh, it's Solo."
Yeah.
So before they can really get anything off the ground, L.A. Knight's music hits, and he comes out and attacks JC and runs off, and the bloodline is pissed off.
Yeah.
So then we see Michin and B-Fab, and B-Fab is hyping up Michin because she's going to be in a triple threat for the Money in the Bank qualifier. Yes, I'm mad about a triple threat already.
I was waiting for that.
And then Chelsea Green shows up with the secret Hervis, and they're talking shit to Michin. And then Alexa shows up, and she's like, and like she scares the shit out of Chelsea Green, smiles at Michin, and then walks off and says, "Ladies, I'll see you out there." And then B-Fab tells Chelsea that it's only going to be Chelsea, and I'm going to be in the back watching with the secret Hervis. So everybody was just out there solo doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's good. This I hate triple threats, and I really wish they could do one-on-ones. Fucking hate it.
I guess they're trying to give people as much shine as possible. You know what I mean? As many
I'm
people.
listen. I'm starting to say I don't give a fuck, because I'm getting pissed off now. I'm getting really pissed off now.
No, I feel you. It gets repetitive.
So while this match was going on, I kept seeing this, and I don't know if this was a plan. I swear to God, it had to be a plan. It was somebody in the crowd that kept holding up a fucking sign about the Fireflies. And I kept saying, that's weird. Because Alexa was in this match, and like they just kept holding up the sign every now and then. I was like, is this one of those WWE viral marketing things that they did like with Bray Wyatt when he was coming back? They kept doing all this stuff with stuff in the crowd and all of that. Is this it?
I think so.
And like Alexa just like was standing there, and it was just like so perfectly, like it was so perfectly just like there. It was just so perfectly there. And it just like I think like it's coming. It's coming. It is definitely coming. Her and the Wyatt Six is
Yeah.
coming. Like
Because
especially with that
one of
is
them's injured, right?
apparently one of them, or the one that was injured, is looking like they're coming back, so
Yeah.
it should be a thing. So then we got Fraxium coming down to the ring because they're going to have a tag team match with DIY.
Good
And
match.
yeah, this was a really good match. They fucking killed it. But then at the end, it made me want something else. Because like this is going to the tag team titles, but it made me want something else, which they also want. I want to see Fraction versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yes. Yes.
Like, 'cause after this match, I was like, yo, I want to see Fraction versus the Motor City Machine Guns because the guns came out and that was a whole thing. So yeah.
Yeah, give me that. But you know what I don't want, and I want your perspective on this because I'm getting a vibe with it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they breaking up DIY?
Mm-mm.
Because like they've been fucking each other up a lot during matches and fucking up and whatever. So I feel like eventually one's gonna get mad at the other because of it.
Okay, so I do and I don't want that
I
because
don't want it at all.
okay, I do want it because I do like them both as solo,
Yes.
but at the same time, I do like them a lot as a tag team.
Yes.
So I'm conflicted, and I'm just like I'm gonna do a wait and see with this one because I like them in both versions. So
Yeah.
I don't know what I really want. So I'm just gonna instead of being conflicted, I'll just let whatever happens happen.
Yeah.
So then we had Solo in the crew in the back talking shit to Andrade in Phoenix because guess what? They're also in a three-way later on.
Woo.
And it looks like Andrade might want to go for the US title. Because like that's what the last thing looked like when it was all over.
Isn't he a former champion?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And so we saw Nia Jax getting ready for her main event match, but in the back was Naomi.
I
Huh.
didn't notice that.
Yeah, Naomi was in the back walking around. That won't be the last time we see Naomi.
Yep.
So that was a thing. So then we get Fraxium bumping into Street Profits, and the Street Profits says, "Yeah, you know what? Give you a tag title shot." All right. So then we got a sit down interview with Truth. I'm not gonna lie, as delusional as Truth is, this made so much sense. I I I didn't even expect this. I didn't expect this.
Proof is smart as shit. Like, I don't think he's actually crazy now. I think he does it on purpose to fuck with you.
Dude, like it he literally just was talking about how much John Cena has hustle, loyalty, respect, and he said that's not John Cena out there. And Wade's like, what do you mean? He was like, no, that is John Cena. He was like, no, because John Cena is hustle, loyalty, and respect. And Truth was like, no, I'm gonna show you that's not John Cena, even if I gotta beat the truth out of him. And I'm like, huh. So, huh. Like that's your whole thing is like you don't believe this is John Cena, and you're gonna beat the fake John Cena to make him okay. I got it, Truth. I'm with you on this. Let's see where this goes.
Kind of made sense.
Yeah, it made sense. I was like, all right, let's go with this. Like you're trying to fix him, and this is the way you're gonna fix him. So then we get Damian Pristo talking shit about Drew, and he says, Drew, me and you inside of a steel cage. Let's do it. Okay. So then we have The Miz and Mello getting ready for their match with Aleister Black. I didn't like this, and
Okay.
you'll never guess why.
Why? Because the Miz.
Well, Miz 2.0, because Mello is Miz 2.0.
Okay.
Think about it. Every AEW star that has come back to WWE, who's the first person they bump into and they have to wrestle? Mello. Andrade did it. Aleister Black is now doing it.
Oh shit.
And those people just beat Melo, and Melo just exists. Melo got the win here, but now it's looking like they're gonna do like a best of three with Aleister and Melo. And it's like that's the shit that Miz used to do. They used to pull Miz and say, "Hey Miz, we got a new guy. Face the new guy, Miz." That's exactly what they're doing with Melo. And I'm just like, how the fuck did you turn him into the new Miz?
That is true. Wow, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and it just pissing me off. So
At least he's on TV.
yeah, I guess. So we get an Alexa interview, and I was looking in the background for like some shady shit to go down. There was nothing. So Alexa said, "Hey, I want to talk to Charlotte." So she goes up to Charlotte and she says to Charlotte, "Listen, I want to make amends with you and be friends because back in NXT, nobody would talk to me, nobody gave a fuck about me, but you were the only one who gave a fuck about me." And Charlotte was like, "Listen, we're not friends. We will never be friends." And I'm like, why are they making Charlotte like an asshole here? And
Which Charlotte is an asshole? Ashley's not, but Charlotte is.
I guess, but like this would have been very perfect. But all of a sudden, Julia walks out of Nick Aldis's office. And Nick Aldis says, "Ladies, let me introduce you to the newest member of the SmackDown roster, Julia."
In the
Mhm.
words of the great Hurricane Helms, what's up with that?
I don't know, but for the last 3 weeks, she's been on Raw, and everybody's been saying she's still listed as an NXT person. She's still listed as an NXT person. And then all of a sudden, she's on SmackDown. Not even the show she's been on, Raw. She's on SmackDown.
Exactly. Like I expected her call up to be on Raw, because that's what she was.
Yeah, her being on SmackDown is very confusing, but I, I'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Like she looks like she's probably gonna have fun, but I'll see how this goes. Also, very quick call up. Very quick call up. She hasn't even been in WWE for a whole year. Just saying. And she's already in
Basically.
the main roster. So yeah. So then we get Drew, and Drew saying, "Priest, I know that you're talking shit. Me and you, steel cage, Saturday night's main event."
Now, part of
Uh-huh.
me like this is supposed to end the feud, right?
Uh-huh.
But I feel like with both of them still on the same show, it's not gonna end. So it
Yeah,
should be like a loser leaves SmackDown. However, I'm wrong. Like I'll say it right there, I'm wrong because they both just got there.
yes, but also the draft is coming up, so they might as well kill the shit now and get it
Uh,
over with.
yeah. So okay, so they can still go back to Raw. They're that fast. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Then we had the triple threat: Jimmy versus Phoenix versus Solo. And there was one thing that happened in this match that I literally was like, what the fuck just happened here? So the whole time they're beating up Solo, kicking his ass out. Then Solo gets in the ring and like they fuck him up a little bit. And all of a sudden, Phoenix goes for the pin on Jimmy. And Solo's in the ring. He gets kicked to the other side. Phoenix pins Jimmy. Solo's on the other side. Fucking Charles Robinson is standing there looking at Solo. Okay. And the whole time, Phoenix is pinning Jimmy. He's looking at Solo. Then he looks over and was like, "Oh shit, it's a pin. One, two." And the fans was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Charles?" Doug, it was the weirdest shit. It is like, Charles is a senior official. He's been there forever. How did you blow this call?
That could have been done way better.
He could have been paying attention. That's the problem. He wasn't paying attention because he was looking over at the other side.
No,
So,
but script
mhm,
wise, like Phoenix wasn't the one that it was supposed to win. It was supposed to be the other one, but they could have done that better.
yeah. So Solo gets the win. Solo's going on the Money in the Bank, and after the match, JC gets attacked by LA Knight again. Nick Aldis comes out and says, "Fuck this! You guys keep wanting to fight. Let's do a match right here, right now. Give me a ref. Let's do this."
Damn,
So, how did you like JC's first match in WWE?
I liked it. Like at least he retained the name of his finisher too. So I was good with
Yeah,
all of that.
to be honest, I didn't like it because I feel like he should have beat the dog shit out of LA Knight. Like he should have destroyed LA Knight. But LA Knight beat him most of the match. He wound up beating LA Knight with the Tour of the Islands. And like he got a pop. Like that was a good thing. But it's like if it was me, your first match, you have to dominate the shit out of the person. And I say that every time somebody comes into a new promotion or comes somewhere else, be like, yo, they have to dominate the shit out of this person. And when they don't, it just gives me like, oh, whatever.
Absolutely right. So in that case, it shouldn't have been LA Knight. Should have been someone else. So he could
Yeah, it
destroy
should
them.
have like it should have been somebody else, but at the same time, LA Knight's not doing anything. So like you could have beat LA Knight here. You could have destroyed LA Knight, just like whooped his ass and got the win. And nobody would have been mad because LA Knight's not doing nothing. He's not going for a title. He's just fucking around with the bloodline. He should have just died and it would have been okay.
Yeah,
Like I'd have been perfectly fine with that. Like, all right, he's dead. Good. So then we got Legado del Fantasma. We got Santos talking to Angel. And I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, once again, I say this every week. Why is Santos not doing more? Why is he not doing more?
they don't want him to
Because
do more.
dude, he's talking to Angel because Berto's missing, and he was like, "Yo, go find your cousin." He's like, "Yo, I haven't talked to him." He's like, "Yo, I don't even care. Go find your cousin because we're supposed to be a crew." He's like, he's like, "Listen, Santos." Santos was like, "No, no, no, no." He's like, "You go find him, or else." So, dude,
At that
the
point, I
way
would have been like, or else what, bitch? Like that made fucking Angel look like a little punk.
dude, I'm not gonna lie, the way that he threatened him, I
Hmm.
felt like he was going to murder him if he didn't do it. So I agree with Angel going, all right, fuck it, I gotta go find my cousin. Cause it went from just like a regular talking to, like the way he was amping up the talk, it went from just like I'm talking to a regular dude to I'm talking to somebody that's gonna rip my fucking throat out if I don't do what he wants.
Yeah, that is true too. In perspective, like Santos is bigger than him too. So
Yes. So then we had Nakamura cut a promo, and he was like, it fucked me up because I thought he was going one way, but then when he switched it to the other way, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then after the end, I was like, oh, boo. Because he was talking about his beef with LA Knight and how much he hated LA Knight. And I was like, oh, I hate that. Then he switched it to Aleister Black. He was like, he was like, me and you haven't had anything in your darkness and my darkness. And I'm like, yes, let's do that. And then he said, but I'm going to qualify in a triple threat next week. I was like, boo. Like, I thought we were going to a new feud, but it's like, no, we're going to a triple threat.
like, god damn it, triple threat. No, like right there, like that one I agree with you on because one-on-one Aleister Black versus Shinsuke Nakamura, fucking awesome. Especially if they let them
Mm-hmm.
go, no fuckery involved or any of that.
Yep.
Awesome.
So then they announced another triple threat is Julia versus Charlotte versus Zelina Vega. And I was just like baffled because it's like, okay, do you beat Julia her first night on SmackDown? Do you pin Charlotte or do you pin your US champion?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's like so much like there's a no-win situation there.
If Charlotte's supposed to be a fucking superstar, so you can't fucking do that. And she already lost in fucking Mania and shit. On
E-
Backlash, rather. Mania or
exactly.
Backlash? I forgot
It
her
was
last one.
it was at Mania.
Mania, okay, yeah. And Selena just won the title,
Just
and
so
Julia just got to the fucking main roster. So what the fuck? That's bad booking.
yeah, it's really bad booking unless there okay. There's only two scenarios that they can do that I'll be like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, they spin out a storyline with the person who they pinned, and like they have a feud. That's the that way I would do it. The other one would be if the person that wins by a weird way, and that's how they get in, and everybody's saved, and it's like, okay, cool, that makes sense. It has to be something like these two scenarios, and I don't see them doing either one. It's just going to be a straight up somebody gets pinned, and whoever that is fucked.
Hmm.
So then we cut to
Maybe
the
have
back.
Chelsea Green interfere against fucking Zelina and
You
whatever.
can do that. Like that would be one of the scenarios. Like she can interfere, and then then somebody just pins her, and it's like, okay, yeah, that works. But other than that, it just there's really nothing to do there. Like you really screwed yourself.
Yeah.
Because in the
Wow.
men's one, no matter who it is, Nakamura is taking a pin. Because if LA Knight's gonna win, he's gonna pin Nakamura. Aleister Black wins, he's gonna pin Nakamura. It doesn't even matter. Nakamura's gonna take the loss. So who cares?
It'd be funny you say that Nakamura be the one to win though by beating LA Knight.
Yeah, that would fucking shock the shit out of me. So then we had a backstage thing, and it was Jade talking to Tiffany, telling her, "You go out there and win because I want to take a shot." But in the back, Naomi once again is walking around all caution and just standing there. Yeah. So I knew exactly what was going to happen at the end of this match, but honestly, I still didn't expect what happened. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't expect what happened. Okay, because I knew that Jade and Naomi were going to get into this match because it was Nia Jax versus Tiffany. I'm like, oh, they're going to get in the match. They're going to cost the match. It's going to turn into a four-way. No, they just brawled on the outside and ran off with a half distraction that Tiffany almost lost because Nia super splashed her.
That was
But Tiffany,
vicious.
dude, I thought it was over, and I was about to say, oh my God, she lost the title. But she got her hand on the rope. She wound up power bombing Nia, getting the win, and Tiffany kept the title. So no four way. Tiffany keeps the title, and we just move on to either Jade or Naomi or both. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay with it because it's something new. Okay,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, it's something new, and I'm like, okay, that works. That'll work for me. But how did you like this Nia Tiffany match?
To me, it was good. I'm seeing a lot of discourse, like people saying the match was bad, but it was okay.
Okay,
Like,
I don't see how people are saying it was bad because it was actually pretty good.
because apparently there was a few botches, but what match, like, what match doesn't have botches? Like, every
Okay,
match has at least one.
so here's the thing with with the match like Nia and Tiffy, I'm okay with a few botches.
Yeah,
Like I'm okay with that.
exactly.
So yeah, so that's that. I mean, we got shows next week. So any last words?